How the heck are everybody? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. So, it is a big day for me on my account. Let's go to the daily sign-in. You can see a total of 150 days signed in. So I did a video like this for day 100 that was a bit more formal. I had a little spreadsheet. It was very regimented. That's not what this is going to be. This is just going to be a fun look at what I've accomplished in 150 days. I think a lot of people might want to see if I'm doing better than them or if you are doing better than me. I think a lot of people might be doing better than me, and that might feel pretty fun for you. So why not? Let's do it. And maybe it can just show you what I was able to accomplish, right? I'm pretty good at the game. Let's be honest. I'm not amazing, but I'm pretty good at the game, huh? So on top of that, we'll do something pretty fun. So you guys know I've been going pretty hard for Cyrus, scrounging every free-to-play ancient summon I can possibly get. I obviously can't buy these. So I've gotten 6, and not just 6. I've got 7, baby. Look at that. I almost got to 8. But no. But this was from, we were just short from the codex. There you go. We have got 7 that we'll get to play around with. I'll have a couple final bites at the apple. I believe I did obviously did 33 in my session, and then yesterday we scrounged a few more together, and I believe I did 4 or 5. So let's call it 5. That'd be 38, and then this is 7, so we'll come out with about 45. We'll have to get lucky, but hopefully we do. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
So we're going to break down piece by piece what I have accomplished, and I'm literally just going to go through it. So whatever I see, I'll tell you about. Tide. I'm at Tide 137. Up next is 138. I do think I could make quite a solid push for 140. If you look here, current BP 7.14 million. A lot of my heroes are not fully geared or don't have artifacts. I think, and maybe I'm on stream right now, maybe afterwards I'll try to push this to 140. But Tide is very much the thing. I've told you guys this in the past. Push when you feel like you hit a hard wall. Just take a couple weeks off, especially when you're deep. Earlier on, push every day. But once you're like 125, 130 plus, you're going to know when you hit that wall. I just do my claim, and I'm happy to do it, right? Today, maybe I'll do a push, but I haven't pushed Tide in 2.5 or 3 weeks. Since the update, I pushed for like 2 or 3 days. Have not pushed since, because, I move all my gear around and stuff. But I do think, I'll show you my Tide talents. I obviously maxed out my basic talents. Doing pretty well on my peak talents. You see 20 out of 30 here. I'm only doing my attack. So 20 out of 30 on my melee, 6 out of 30, so what is that, 20% of the way there for my marksman, and 6 out of 30, 20% as well for my mages. So that's Tied. For Arena, Arena's like, it is what it is. Oh, look at that, another Ancient Summon. I forgot to do my Arena reward, so it's 8, yeah. Well, there's Arena. I always get Overlord. I'm very excited for the update for Apex Overlord because I'm looking forward to a reason. I'm looking for a reason to push an Arena. Sometimes I like Arena. A lot of times I hate Arena. But, it is what it is. It's frickin' Arena. But yeah, all the time you'll see I'll have like 12 out of 5 or 19 out of 5. Occasionally I'll push and I'll just do all of it. I will say, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll pull back the curtain. This past week, I obviously just saw I got Overlord. Before that, I think I've gotten Overlord every single week since my 25th day, since my 4th week playing the game, 3rd or 4th week playing the game. But 2 weeks ago, I didn't get it. I just forgot to play Arena the whole week. I think I even got like Plat 2. Because Arena's just, I don't enjoy it. But Apex Overlord, I'm looking forward to with the new update. I'll have a video about the January update coming. But that's Arena. Let's get into the good stuff. So, Guild Boss, I have not yet run it today. Looks like I have, actually. Wait, hold on. All right, well, here you go. You can see, it looks like I did do one run of it today. Let's see, what did I get? So I got 30.1. I move all my gear around, so this isn't my perfectly optimized run. This is on Nightmare 4. I'd say consistently nowadays I get between like 29 and 33 or 34 a run. I think if I really pushed and moved all my gear around and optimized, the best I could do is like high 30s, maybe 40K. I'm not at the point where I can get 50K. I think if I chose to employ like a Laurel strategy and really push my rage regen, maybe I could get to like that 45 or even to that 50K threshold, but I'm not so interested in doing that. I'm happy where I'm at right now. I am using the extra 200 diamonds a day to do my second key and comfortably get my max 50K chests. And then Nightmare 3 is easy. Actually, I've set up my Nightmare 3 auto. I don't have everyone geared right now, so I can't show you. But the way I have it is the second I clear the 3rd shield, I go in and take everyone out so the run ends as soon as possible, and it still gets me like 26 or 27k blood, which is, obviously more than enough. I'll do that after I film this. But Guild Boss is fine. It's such a jump to go from 20k to 50k. If you guys probably saw me going crazy, I did 800 summons last weekend, I guess about 10 days ago now, trying to get that A1 Cetrum, because that really would have made a big difference. If I got A1 Cetrum, then I would have seen how hard can I push. I think I probably could have gotten comfortably to like 40, maybe low 40s. And then I think if I did like a Laurel strat, I think for sure I could have done it. Or I could do it. But I obviously didn't get Cetrum. So, story for another day. That is going to be Guild Boss. Void Rift, I'm on stream right now because I just did Void Rift. You can see 100% completion. The reason I did it was to get those 3 ancient shards before the Cyrus banner ends. I've done Void Rift, I believe, 9 straight weeks. I missed 1 week. They had a tough buff on Ludwig, so it was a different rotation than this. And I could have beaten it. I actually did beat that stage, but it took me like an hour, and then I had like 30 minutes left because I waited too long. So this week was quite different. It's Monday, and I got it done. Nice way to start the new year. I did Void Rift first day of the week, mostly because of this guy over here, mostly because of Cyrus. But Void Rift is really good. I still really enjoy Void Rift. I love the new phase. It was super challenging. Let me know what you guys think of that. Yeah, all in all, I'm a fan. Let's talk Immortal Codex. I meant to share a picture of this yesterday as a community announcement. If you're on stream right now, you'll see I'll do my Immortal Codex after. I did get B. I got a B. Will it show my scores? If I hop in here, will it show my battle record? It should, right? Yes, there you go. See, I finally broke 400,000. I got a B. This was the team. I ran like a double shield team. I really like Falcia for this fight because of her burst. And obviously her incredible attack speed with that specialized attack speed buff that gives her like the really low intervals. My Falcia runs at 0.7 seconds. I know some people can get 0.6, but for getting solid gear on her, I can't get solid gear on her and get her 0.6. So I run her at 0.7. My Silas is obviously quite good. Cetrum, again, it'd be nice if we got him A1, but Cetrum's insanely good for this fight. And I actually last the whole fight because I'm alternating shields. It works really well. You could also do this with just Vortex and use Laurel. I just thought, let's give Gwendolyn some shine. But you can see I was slowly improving. So, this was my old best, was 215, then 270. And then yesterday, after I got the 270, I was like, I bet I can push higher. And I actually did get it to 402. As for the other ones, I got SS Plus on Conqueror. So that's the Cyrus boss. And I got SS on Healer Codex. I think I could have gotten SS Plus on Healer Codex, but the change in rewards was so marginal and I was so busy, I didn't push for it. However, on January 8th, so in less than a week, literally, I guess, well, in exactly a week, but it's technically Tuesday morning now. So next Monday, we're getting the next round of Codex. I'm hoping they do something to address the Styx boss because I think it's terrible. I mean, look at the rankings here. Only 6 people on the entire server getting triple S. And then if you look here in the top 100, people have improved at it, which is nice to see. But like, look at this. This is barely over 1 million is making top 100. And it's Karzak. Shout out to Karzak. But and look how whaley some of these teams are. Like everyone's got a Tordor, a Salazar, everyone's got Sadie, right? Everyone's going against the intended mechanic of the thing. I don't enjoy it, but I'm happy that I got a B. So that's Codex. For the gear raids, if you've been keeping up with me, gear raids are on lock. They've been on lock for weeks now. The last one was gear raid 1. I did that about maybe a month ago. That was about maybe 4 weeks ago. So about day 120 to 125. I probably could have pushed it slightly earlier. I will say getting Elwyn did make a huge difference. I think if I adjusted my gear, hollow is enough. I did it with an A4 hollow. My hollow is A5 now. I think if I had A5 my hollow, I definitely could have done it without Elwyn. I was actually planning the video to see if I could do it without Elwyn and A4 hollow, but life got in the way. Busy work schedule got in the way. But yeah, we got this. The other ones I beat, if you saw my day 100 video, I beat both of them before day 100. Gear raid 221, I beat about day 88, I think. 87, 88, in the 87 and 90 range. And I beat Gear raid 3 on 98 or 99 because I wanted to do it before 100. AMR obviously has been unlocked forever. I don't think I have everyone geared. Maybe I do. Let's run it and see if you can see. I have like a farming comp, so I do a 3-man comp. If I did a 4-man comp, it would be a couple seconds faster. But you'll see this should work because I was just running I just ran the Tordor boss, so all these guys should be geared. All of them were in that fight. So you can see it's pretty fast. People have way faster, but I timed it out, and including like from this ending, then you have to watch this silly thing, and it says victory. It's about as long as the battle is this animation. Then they show you this page. then it slowly moves away, and now you can press challenge again. I think for me that comes out to about 24 seconds. So yeah, if you're clicking on top of it or you run your autos, it's pretty fast. It's a great farm. It's a great way if you're like, I have all this stamina or I want to use a bunch of stamina. It's a great way to knock it out. Faction trials, I've done a pretty good job. What's actually live today? Was that Infernal? If it wasn't so late, I would probably run that on stream right now. Infernal, I am at 10. For sure, Infernal, I can do 10, but I don't think I can do an 11 or 12 yet. But now with Aurum, I would like to try. But oh my God, the hardest thing for me isn't the boss. It's not the people coming from the left. Let me show you the map. It's the people coming down here. I'm having so much trouble with that. Maybe I just need to adjust my Seal2 build or my Aurum build. Or I also have Titus. Maybe I need to bring Aurum and Titus into the fight. But my Aelin's healing maybe isn't cutting it. I'll have to look into it. For 12s, if we look at all of them, like what's to come the next few days, shouldn't they tell me what's up next? Don't they usually tell you that? What's on deck? Am I crazy? Yes, here we go. Oh my God, I was blind. Piercers, I cannot do it. Not until I get Absent or Aracha. The only other melee unit is Livian, and she's not cutting it. You need 2 melee units. Cultists, I've done 12. Esotericists, I've done 12. Watchers, I've done 12. Nightmare, I think I can push it, especially now that I got Valeria. It's very close though. I 3-starred 11. There's a way that I could 3-star 12 because apparently you can do it in 2 pieces, but I don't know if I want to do that. Northerners is literally impossible for me because you need 3 mages and I don't have Shamir. There's only 3 mages in the whole thing. And yeah, basic obviously is on lock. I think that basically covers that. We actually kind of covered everything, huh? Promo raids, obviously good. Resource raid, obviously good. Resource raid, I run a 2-man team. I just run Ardia and Cerberus. I actually wonder if I could run just Ardia if I really got her built slightly better. But I just run Ardia and Cerberus, and then everyone else is fodder. You guys have probably seen me do it on stream. And that's basically it, I think. Chat, let me know if I forgot anything. Ooh, I can show you how many summons I've done. So much more than when I last showed this off at day 100, right? I've had several degenerate sessions. I did 800 last weekend. I did like 400 or 500 this weekend. I've been going crazy, right? Let's look at what I'm at. 4,404, right? I've done so many. Viceroy's in the chat telling me I covered everything, but I've done so many summons, right? I will say I've been trying to save as much as I can for big events, right? So I skipped my first Ancient. Not this one, obviously. I've been going on this one, but the one before, that allowed me to have 33, and then all the extra ones I picked up along the way now. So I believe it's going to come out to 46 that we have done. So that's pretty crazy. And obviously I get this all free to play, right? You can't, I only get diamonds. Like I don't spend any money, but I'm not going to call myself free to play because I get so much free rewards as a content creator, as a pretty prolific content creator. Because they reward you based on views, and I get a lot of views in this game if you add up all the pieces of content I do. But you know, you can't use diamonds to buy ancient summons. You know, you can't use diamonds to buy divine summons. So I hoard these to my best of my ability. I was up to 12 the other day on divines. I did all that for Setram, obviously. I used 2 the other day. You can see I'm already back up to 3. It comes once I'm doing all endgame content, right? I do all the endgame content. Once you're there, you're doing the good guild bosses. All of a sudden, these start to drop. You'd be shocked. 3 ancient summons a week from Nightmare Voidrift, it adds up. That's 12 a month, right? That's a lot. On top of all the other ways we get them when they have generous events like Codex and stuff. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, Codex is the coolest thing to happen for free-to-play or low-spending players. It's the best way to get ancient summons. I really think officially Codex is the most important piece of content in the game. All in all, I think that covers it, except for probably the best part, heroes, right? Everyone's going to want to see my roster, and then we'll get into the ancient summons. So if we go to my roster over here, I think better to show you who I don't have, and then I'll show you who I have awakenings of. So my most recent additions of new heroes, I just got Valeria. Thrilling. I've wanted her. If you guys, someone was just telling me on stream they watched the guide I put out on her on test server before she ever came to the game, or when you didn't know anything about Valeria. I was just a little baby. This was like 3.5 months ago. And I've wanted her ever since, and I finally pulled her. She's a fairly high drop rate, I can tell you from my study. And I'm really happy I finally got her. She's so good. And then the other one I finally just got, who I'm not excited about, is Kriya. So those are my 2 new additions. I've got many dupes as well lately, but I'll just show you who I don't have, the ones that really jump out of the page. Obviously, many exclusives like Eunomia I'm not going to have, but I don't have Leia. I'll say in Legendary Lords, I still only have Morrigan. I pulled Morrigan on day 49 free to play. I didn't end my free to play until day 50, right? which I pulled her on a single ancient summon. I was very lucky during her 10x. I've never, from those 4404 summons, and then I've done what? 100, 200 divines? How much is it this time? How much do you get free to play in 150 days in 5 months? 5 months, that's crazy, right? I've never gotten a single legendary lord. So anyone that thinks my rates are rigged, you really need to look at some other people's rates. And I think you just, think what you want to think, but come on, it's been rough. Pretty good everywhere else there, though. If we go to Northerners, obviously I don't have King Hearts, I don't have any Lords. I've never pulled Shamir or Sadie. Super high drop rates. Honestly, I would really love to get both of them. I would love to get Shamir, because then the second I get Shamir, I will be able to do Northerners 12, and I want to beat Faction Trials. That's like a top goal of mine right now. Sadie, obviously, triple S tier for a lot of stuff right now, right? Shady is tremendously good at codex, and like I said, I think codex is the best content in the game, right? So Shady's amazing at Codex Phase 2 and Phase 3. So Healer Codex and Lord of the Six Zealous Codex. Sadie is just beyond good. So I really want Sadie. I want multiple copies. I want Awakenings of Sadie, and I want to fully skill out her ultimate. I will use skill crystals on Sadie. I really want her. Those are the ones that jump out here. Obviously, I don't have Elder. I really would. He's my second most wanted hero in the game. Some big misses from Nightmare. I also was missing Valeria, so I was missing all the superstars besides Arrogance, but I finally pulled Valeria. But I'm still missing Salazar, who's obviously amazing for a lot of content, Void Rift, but especially I would love to have him this phase, this Lord of the Six, Zealous, Phase 3 of Codex. He's so good, so I really want him. Obviously, Tordor I would use everywhere, but it's a legendary Lord. And then I don't have Hot Sit. And I don't have any exclusives here. I actually can just tell you, I do have Ardia, right? That's the luckiest pull by far on my account. I also have Falcia and I have Gwendolyn, so I've been able to hit the last two guaranteed. Obviously, I have a lot of diamonds now. I still don't have Reeves, so hopefully he comes back soon. Let's go here. Who am I missing? Looks like nobody, right? I'm only missing the exclusives. Maybe we're about to pull one of these. Who knows? Uridan, knock on wood. Demi would be fun, but I'm happy with Mommy Morgan. And Captain Reeve is like my third most wanted, but who knows if we'll ever have the chance to get him again. I desperately would like to get Soul Cadence or Twin Fiend, but it is what it is. And I actually have every other Infernal hero in the game. Star Piercers, I don't have Absent, and I could really use Absent because, like I said, I can't do Piercers without him. Kai, I really don't want. Razak, I wouldn't mind because he would help me with that XP bonus. And Aracha, obviously, I would adore getting. Esotericist is a great way to end it here. I have all the normal Esotericists in the game. These are two exclusives. I would love to get Venoma. I will probably say a blessing to her very shortly. And then Cyrus. This is we got 8 chances, baby. 8 more chances. If we go to Chaotic, way back, probably by day 100, I didn't have anyone. Maybe I had Cerberus back then. For the longest time, I didn't have anyone. Now I have several, right? I have both the Epics. And the Lord, so I guess I have all 3 epics. I obviously don't have Gon, but I'm very happy to have Vladov. I actually have Vladov A3 because I pulled 3 of him this weekend. He was the only Lord. I pulled 1 Isolde and 3 Vladov. He was the epic Lord that kept dropping. We just got Valeria. Very lucky to get Ardia and Cerberus. I would love to get dupes of Cerberus as well. And then Arbiters, Constance and Valkyra, obviously normal heroes that I got. And that got Arbiter status, but we just pulled Pelagios this weekend, so cool stuff. He's bugged, so devs, if you're watching, fix him. He's bugged. There's a lot of quirky things. He's pulling enemies through walls and silly stuff. I'm sure I'll put a video out on that so you guys can see. They need he's still really good, but there's bugs in the physics of his kit. But here you go, guys. I think it is about time that we do some summons. But what did we say? We said we were gonna do 8. No, we're doing 9, baby, right? We gotta craft this thing. Oh, no, I already did it. Oh, it's just a 5-star psychic power. All right, whatever. Well, it's 8, man. Let's do it. 8 single pulls. Obviously, I made space. Let's do it. Come on home. I'm not even gonna say his name. Oh, we gotta pray to Venoma. In case you missed it from my stream the other day and then the video, the way you guarantee you're going to get a legendary, you got to click on the fire, you spin all around here like this, spin the camp around, make yourself dizzy, then you go into the gallery, you click onto Esotericists, you click off, you click back on, you click onto Venoma, you go, Goddess Venoma, and then you go pull. And it works every time, baby, every time. I hope so. Let's go. Come on, Cyrus. I said his name, knock on wood. Come on, baby. Barkley! All right, hopefully we get something. All right, 7 more chances. Let's go, baby. Duradel. No. The trick here, guys, is don't expect anything. And if we get something, we can be Very happy. Gorza, on my Dare to Rare account, Gorza's like my most used hero. She's my #1 tank. But this isn't Dare to Rare. This is my real account. Amala, I know all these rares very well. All right, halfway done, 4 to go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. My favorite rare, but not the one I want. How terrible are these freaking summoning animations? It is just crazy. All right, this is, come on. Come on. Sorsy boy, what could it mean? Sources, come on. 2 more, come on. There's Orgel. Oh my God. I always called him Orgel. It's Ogrel, I guess. All right, last shot. Last chance. Venoma, come on. Help me out here. Bring me your buddy. Come on. Oh, and that hurts too because this is the only rare I don't have on my Dare to Rare account. So I desperately wanted Dagna. There you go, guys. 150 days. And I'm not even upset, right? This is how it goes. Like, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. That's RNGesus for you. RNG taketh and RNG giveth, right? So just set your... This is if I can leave you with one piece of wisdom that I think I've learned through 4 years of playing gacha. But certainly I've learned through 5 months of playing Watchers of Realms. Crazy, 5 months. Thank you guys for supporting me the whole time. But if there's one thing I could tell you, it's just don't expect anything. The game doesn't owe you anything. It is all a slot machine. It is all odds. They all have rates. A lot of these rates aren't even, and it's just, you never know. Just don't expect anything. Always think, I'm not going to get a legendary, and if I do, it's going to be Kriya or it's going to be Cratch. And then when it's not, you will be so pleasantly surprised and so happy, and you can never be upset. People were saying sorry to me because I got Pelagius instead of Uridin or Cyrus. What the heck? I got the coolest designed hero in the game. I got freaking Poseidon. I'm thrilled, man. Just set your expectations nice and low, and then you can only be pleasantly surprised. Guys, thank you so much. Happy New Year. It is January the 1st. Happy New Year. Have a beautiful 2024. Make sure you wish your mother a Happy New Year from me. I'd appreciate that. I've been Fastidious. If you like it, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.